What is going on, everyone? This is Eric coming at you from just outside of Hartford, Connecticut, and today we are going to be discussing the Earl Thomas trade, which occurred back during the 2009 NFL Draft. Now, this was a draft pick swap between the Denver Broncos and Seattle Seahawks that saw Denver acquire the 37th pick in the 2009 draft in exchange for a 2010 first-round pick. These trades rarely work out for the team that gives up the future first. But did it work out this time? Let's start by discussing the Denver Broncos, who, with the 37th overall pick, would select cornerback Alphonso Smith. Now, Smith spent his rookie year as a backup, as he would record 14 tackles with 3 passes defended. After his rookie season, he ended up getting traded away, as it seemed that he didn't really fit in the system. So he's traded to the Detroit Lions in exchange for tight end Dan Gronkowski. Now, Gronkowski would appear in 12 games over a season for the team, starting in 4 of them. He would catch 8 passes for 65 yards, but that was all she wrote for him, as he would be released prior to the 2011 season. Not a good trade for Denver. How did Seattle do? So that future first-round pick that they got from Denver turned into the 14th overall pick in 2010. With that, the Seahawks would select safety Earl Thomas. Now, Thomas would win the starting free safety job as a rookie, and he had a very strong season, registering 5 interceptions, 7 passes defended, and 76 tackles. In 2011, the Legion of Boom officially formed, with Thomas as one of its key pieces. He would have another strong season, recording 2 interceptions, 7 passes defended, and 98 tackles. He had another very strong season in 2012, as he would record 66 tackles, 3 picks, one of which was returned for his first career touchdown, and 8 passes defended. He had another very strong playoff run this year, as he would record 2 picks with 8 tackles. Now, he would have a top-tier season in 2013, as he matched his career high with 5 interceptions, set his career high with 105 tackles, and provided 9 passes defended. He continued to play very well in the playoffs, as he would record 24 tackles with 3 passes defended, as he helped to guide the Seahawks to their first ever Super Bowl victory. He continued to serve as an elite free safety in 2014, as he recorded 97 tackles, only 1 interception, only 5 passes defended, but a career-high 4 forced fumbles. At this point in time, teams weren't trying him as much as in previous years, thus why the interception and pass defend numbers were lower. Now, his strong play continued once more into the playoffs, as he registered 25 tackles and 2 passes defended. This was despite the fact that he had actually separated his shoulder in the NFC Championship game. So, not the best. Now, the Seahawks would go on to lose the Super Bowl to New England, but Thomas did record 9 tackles in that game. He would undergo surgery to address his shoulder injury after the season, but he was able to return in time for the 2015 season. And he had another strong year that year, recording 64 tackles, 5 interceptions, 9 passes defended, and a forced fumble. Now, through 11 games in 2016, Thomas had a pair of interceptions, 48 tackles, a career-best 10 passes defended, and 1 fumble recovery, which he would return for a touchdown. However, he would break his tibia bone in their 11th game of the season, which ultimately ended his season. He announced that he was contemplating retirement after that season, but he ultimately did decide to return. And he responded with another strong year in 2017, as he recorded a pair of interceptions, one of which was a pick 6, 88 tackles, and 7 passes defended. Thomas threatened to hold out for the 2018 season if the team did not renegotiate his deal or trade him away. Seattle decided to call his bluff, and he did eventually return to the team just prior to Week 1. Now, during a Week 4 meeting against the Arizona Cardinals, Thomas ended up getting carted off the field with what would later be revealed to be a broken leg. As he was carted off the field, he flipped the bird to head coach Pete Carroll. Despite the short season, Thomas did register 3 picks and 22 tackles. Now, after the 2018 season ended, and with him essentially, flipping the bird to his coach, it was clear that he was going to walk as a free agent, and he did. All said and done, he was a 3-time first-team All-Pro selection, a 2-time second-team All-Pro selection, a 6-time Pro Bowler, a 1-time Super Bowl champ, and he is a member of the NFL 2010's All-Decade Team. He was also a 1-time winner of the Steve Largent Award, which is awarded to the Seattle Seahawks MVP. He is definitely a fan favorite, and I fully expect the team to retire his number at some point, as well as elect him to their Hall of Fame, But with how his tenure ended with Seattle, it's not going to happen immediately. It's going to be in the future. Just because, giving the finger to management is never a good idea. Lastly, we have the Detroit Lions, who would receive cornerback Alphonso Smith from Denver. Now, Smith would take over a starting role in his sophomore season, and he recorded a career-high 5 interceptions along with 39 tackles and 8 passes defended. One of these interceptions that he had was returned for a touchdown. Now, he did regress in 2011 as he recorded 26 tackles with 3 interceptions in a reserve role. Now, he ended up getting released, but he did re-sign during the 2012 season. During 2012, he would appear in 4 games and recorded 8 tackles, but then he would walk. So, honestly, this is one of those trades that there's a clear winner. Seattle clearly won this trade. Denver clearly lost this trade, all things considered. They got 2 subpar seasons from 2 players. I mean, Smith wasn't horrible, but still. Detroit, they got a decent year out of Smith. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And Earl Thomas, NFL Canton Hall of Fame case is there. Will he get in? He won't be a first ballot Hall of Famer in my opinion, but he's definitely one of the better players to play in the 2010s. So I think his career wasn't long enough, all things considered. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was the Earl Thomas trade. Have a good rest of your day.